Okay, imagine the following scenario. Your wife, for my case, or your mom, or your girlfriend, or whatever comes to you and she says, I bought this new dress. Do you like it? Now, obviously, if it's hideous, you got to tell her. But let's say it's fine. You don't like it. You don't love it. You don't like it, but it's fine. And if you say it to her, you're going to hurt her. But if you don't say it to her, you're just not telling her the truth. So what should you do? How do we weigh the values of telling the truth, the values of saying emet, truth, versus the values of not hurting feelings, or versus the values of an altruistic, something trying to do what's right? This essentially is one of the fundamental questions of Parshat Toldot. As we know in Parshat Toldot, I'm going to share with you a little bit of the text. Yitzchak decides he's going to bless his son. He wants to bless Esav. Yitzchak likes Esav. But Rivka knows and finds out and says to her son Yaakov, Rivka says to her son Yaakov, I've overheard your father speaking to your brother Esav. Bring me some food and I'm going to give you a brachah. She said, listen to me as I tell you. Go to the flock, get the goats, make the goats, etc., etc., and then your father will give you the blessing. Vayomer Yaakov Rivka, hey, Esav achi ish se'ar. My brother Esav is a hairy man, and I'm smooth. He's gonna know. So he says, if Dad finds out, I'm done. That's what she says. She says, Alai kilalatcha bini. Your curse, my son, is on me. Just do what I say. And as we know, Rivka, where am I? Here we are. Rivka is a very famous picture of the blessing. You see, here's Rivka. She's looking to make sure Esav doesn't come. Rivka puts the clothes of Esav and she dresses on his arms, the skin of the animal, etc., etc. There's so much deceit going on, and Yaakov is literally blind. They're hiding the truth from Yaakov, in order for from Yitzchak, from their father, in order for Yaakov to get the blessing, get the brachah. And it raises the question, Rivka obviously knew what she was doing, and she did it obviously because she felt it was very important for Yaakov to get the brachah. So that raises the question, does that justify the deception? Does it justify going against emet, not doing the truth, not telling the truth, in order to achieve her altruistic goal? Now, obviously, if she was going to literally save the world, yes. Should you lie to save the world? Yes. But we're talking about much grayer areas and how that impacts on us. We live in a time, I'm going to make myself bigger, we live in a time where truth is not such an important thing for for many people. In politics, you don't have to tell the truth. You lie to the voters and you do what you want, right? We live in a world where you have to be popular and funny, but a person of emet, of truth, doesn't seem to be all that important. And it seems to me Yaakov gets the blessing in the end anyway, so he seems to win out. So maybe it isn't so important. So the question I want us to think about, and we're going to talk about, discuss with the family is, was there another way? Was what Rivka did appropriate? Was it right? And what are the limits of telling the truth versus not telling the truth? And then if my mom asks me, do I like the dress? Should I tell her the truth? Or should I say, should I lie so that she'll feel better? She already bought the dress. At least she should feel good about it. All right, I hope you think about it. Have a great week.